Well, who else to discuss this with than with our Kent Film Club presenter, Chris Deacy. So exciting that an independent film like this being made in Kent. What does that mean to have this film filmed in the Isle of Sheppey? What does it mean for the film industry in Kent?
Well, and it was also filmed during COVID, so
even more impressive.
And also, it's almost like art meeting life because of all the different, the challenges of doing this in 1927. She did it in 15 hours and 15 minutes. But I mean, what was really funny about this is that no one knew, even the family and her neighbours in later years didn't know about this story, and there was a hoax involved. So it's almost like a thriller, a drama in the making. But such good news for Kent. A lot of this was filmed also in Sussex and around Brighton. But yeah, I mean, hopefully other films of this sort of scale will happen.
Oh, she sounds like an incredible woman swimming the channel. I don't think I could do that. Why is it such a struggle then to get films made in the UK? We hear of all these Hollywood films, all these huge, big budget films. It's nice to hear sort of these independent films not only being made in the UK but being made in Kent. But why is it that we don't hear as many films being made in counties or even in the country, really?
Well, I think that it's because a lot of these stories weren't known about. I mean, even to have family members of Mercedes Gleit saying that they didn't know in her lifetime what she had done. And I think that these stories are coming to light, and we're going to see, I think, stories like this. Hidden Figures, which was on a very recent episode of Kent Film Club. It's all of that sort of thing. Those kind of stories that were once buried in the past and I think now are coming to light. And I think it's the small independent stories that I think would be, with a location on shooting on location, I think are really the way forward.
And why do you think there seems to be this resurgence in films about big feats? Why are we seeing more films like this coming to light quickly? It's
the underdog story. We had it during COVID. The Boys in the Boat, the George Clooney film that's out at the moment, is an example. And Naiad, which was up for a few Oscars last week, is a very similar story, based on a true story. Also a slightly controversial character, Diane Naiad, played by Annette Bening, who swam from Cuba to Florida on many attempts. It's a very similar story, but this one, I think, is no less worthy of our attention.
These strong, inspirational women, it's so nice to see. And we've got a very special guest on Kent Film Club this evening. Regular watchers of Kent Tonight will know all about it. Tell us very quickly what's coming up.
Dr. Julian Spink's no stranger to this sofa, and Carry On Doctor is not one of his films, but there is an in comedy in there.
Great, I'm excited to watch Gillian on the show. Chris, thank you very much.